What's up, everyone? Welcome to day 20 of the Hard Things Project. Today wasn't about intensity, it wasn't about pushing limits or breaking records. Today was about discipline without ego. And honestly, those days, in my opinion, are the ones that matter the most. I had to drive at 6 a.m. back from Orlando because I had my yearly family tradition of going to the parks. We went to Universal and I had work at 10 a.m. So I needed to drive back and needed to charge the Tesla as well, which was going to be like 30 minutes. So I didn't have time for the gym in the morning. And today I made a decision that for most of my life, honestly, I would have ignored. I did work hard, I handled my responsibilities, and I showed up mentally today. But instead of forcing a workout just to say I did more, I actually chose recovery today. I did a little bit of mobility, took care of my shoulders and tendons, and I chose sleep intentionally. Not because I was lazy, but because tomorrow actually matters. A lot of us confuse discipline with punishment. We think being disciplined means never stopping, always pushing, ignoring signals. But real discipline is doing what serves the mission, not what fits the ego. Sometimes the hardest thing isn't going to be harder. It's knowing when to slow down and trusting yourself enough to do it. There is a verse that grounded me today. Be still and know that I am God. That's Psalm 46:10. That isn't a verse about quitting. It's about trust. Trusting that rest is part of the process. Trusting that growth doesn't always look loud. Trusting that obedience sometimes means being still. Here's the reality most people ignore. Your body doesn't adapt while you're training. It adapts during the recovery session. Sleep regulates hormones, it repairs tendons, it calms the nervous system, it sharpens decision making. Skipping recovery doesn't make you tougher, it just makes you fragile in reality. Now, the old version of me would have gone to the gym tonight just to prove something. The new version asks, what helps me show up stronger tomorrow morning? So here's the thing. Tomorrow I have a key run. So tomorrow matters more than tonight. So tonight I chose wisdom over pride. Now, you're watching this and you feel tired, not lazy, not unmotivated, just worn down. Hear this clearly. Rest isn't weakness. Pausing isn't quitting. Recovery is part of discipline. You don't build greatness by burning yourself out. You build it by lasting. Hard things don't have to be always dramatic. Sometimes the hard thing is actually going to bed early, saying no, trusting the process, choosing long-term progress over short-term validation. That's what day 20 was about. And if you guys think about it, we're exactly 6 days from our 10K. And one of the reasons why I chose rest today instead of going, hard as I could at the gym like I would have done a few years ago, it's because tomorrow we have the long run. Tomorrow, finally, I'm gonna have a proper long run. And 6 days is enough time to be able to recover, given that the 28th is a 10K. And then, given that I've been running in a shock absorbing treadmill because of the shin splints, 3 days out of the race, we're also going to have a short run in the pavement, and that for the purpose of the impact, right? I want to make sure that I'm going to be more familiar and I'm going to start feeling the impact of the pavement again, just so I can be ready for the race on Saturday. And it's hard to believe. I remember signing up for the 10K when I was still doubting about starting this whole thing because I started a, a movement within myself. I started moving towards my identity, towards the man that I want to become. But I remember that when I took the decision of signing up for the 10K, I didn't even do it for myself. All right. But that's what started the process. I took the step. Was it 100% voluntarily in the sense that I was doing it for myself? Probably not. But that started the process, you know? And sometimes God decides to act in that way, and that's okay as well. And here I am, 6 days away. And guys, believe me, I mean, my hard thing is going to be way harder in a year than it is on Sunday, which is the race day. But right now, that 10K to me is my hard thing. It's as hard as I can go. And I know that it may not sound like much, but to me, at this point, it's everything. No? So I'm looking forward to the long run tomorrow. I'm gonna pray tonight that there is no pain, that the shin splints don't come back, and that my body and my health respect me, so I can arrive strong on Sunday. Just race that race, and yeah. So guys, that was day 20. Tomorrow's day 21. Tomorrow's update is gonna be pretty good. So looking forward to it. I'll see you tomorrow.